Alright, what's going on, guys? It is your boy TKD, Winter D here, back here in PlayStation Source, and of course it is a new month. The rent is due. That means also a new batch of PS Now games that will be added to the rotation with your subscriptions. So without further ado, we got a lot of games to cover here. I think we have 5 or 6. 1, 2, 3. Actually, we have 6 games to cover this month. Of course, one is a huge game that you've already seen in the title probably and in the thumbnail. But let's go over the PlayStation Now games that will be updated to the service with your subscription. Alright, first up here we have a little tiny game here, you know what I'm saying, that was a little, cult classic if you will. That is of course Horizon Zero Dawn. Experience Aloy's entire legendary quest to unravel the mysteries of a world ruled by deadly machines and in which mankind is no longer the dominant species. An outcast from her tribe, Aloy embarks on a journey to uncover her past, discover her destiny, and stop a catastrophic threat to the future. In this third-person action RPG, unleash devastating tactical attacks against unique machines and rival tribes as you explore the open world teeming with wildlife and danger. Horizon Zero Dawn on PS Now includes the huge expansion The Frozen Wilds, featuring new lands, skills, weapons, and machines. So I've already talked about that a ton, guys. If you guys don't know this channel, now you know, okay? I love this game. Horizon Zero Dawn was fantastic. I love the world they created. They, just made this gameplay type of rotation and gameplay loop around you finding and scanning different machines and finding out ways to take them down, realizing their weak points on their physical bodies. It is a great game. Highly enjoy it. Highly recommend it. If you haven't played it, now is the perfect time to play it with PS Now, as well as it includes the really expansive Frozen Wilds DLC. I played that, I think last year. It was pretty recent and I loved that DLC. Great way to get back into the game. Overall, highly recommend Horizon Zero Dawn. And by the way, it did get a score of 89, so hard to beat that Metacritic score. Go play Horizon Zero Dawn if you haven't already. Alright, next up here, I have heard about this game. I haven't actually tried it for myself. Maybe I will with this PS Now update. It is called Stranded Deep. Test your survival skills in this open world adventure. In the aftermath of a mysterious plane crash, you are stranded in the vast expanse of the Pacific Ocean. Alone without any means to call for help, you must do what you can to survive. Explore underwater and on land as you hunt for supplies to craft the tools, weapons, and shelter you'll need to stay alive. Stay sharp. Hunger, thirst, and exposure conspire against you as you brave treacherous elements and the dangerous creatures of the Pacific. So like I said, I honestly don't know a ton about it. I do know that it did garner a 64 on Metacritic, so not the greatest score in the world, to be honest, but hey, it seems like it's a survival game, you know what I'm saying? A lot of people like those games. Oh, I almost knocked my A50s over, but it seems like it's gonna be one of those like very sandboxy, use what you have at your disposal and try to survive. So it sounds pretty cool. If you want to check it out, it's on PS Now this month. Next up here, this game is called BROFORCE, which I actually have never heard of. Let's read about it here. Explore into battle as a team of up to 4 bros in side-scrolling run-and-gun platforming missions to eliminate the forces that threaten our way of life, or go head-to-head against other players in super destructive deathmatch modes. Unleash scores of unique weapons and set off incredible chain reactions of fire, napalm, and flying limbs, all in the name of freedom. So listen, I mean, just the pure prospect of this being a side-scrolling run-and-gun platforming type of game is really kind of guys, I'm not gonna lie, this game has piqued my interest, and it also piqued my interest in terms of it getting a 68 on Metacritic, which again, not the greatest score in the world, but hey, you know what? When you lay out to me that it's a run-and-gun platforming game, and it's side-scrolling as well, I'm at least intrigued. I'm at least intrigued with BROFORCE on PS Now this month. This title has to win like some sort of award. I don't know. It's called WreckFest Die Hard Die Last. Oh man. Burn rubber, break rules, and shred metal in this full contact racer from the creator of the Flatout. Race and upgrade patched together cars, improving their looks and toughening up their body armor to survive the epic crashes and neck-to-neck fights over the finish line in competitive races. Enjoy some hilarity and challenge modes as you get behind the wheel of your crop harvesters, three-wheelers, and much more. Then you can challenge your friends in online multiplayer. And they did say that this game will be on PS Now, WreckFest Die Hard Die Last, up until May 31st. So about 6 months there you get to enjoy with WreckFest. WreckFest did get, surprisingly, guys, I'm shocked. I'm shocked. An 82 on Metacritic. Now look, I'm not saying that like the game looks bad. I just feel like typically like these games don't do that well, you know what I'm saying? Like in this type of you know, vehicular combat type of game, which this seems to be on paper. But hey, a lot of people enjoyed it. A lot of people liked it. You can check it out on PS Now. Who knows? Maybe I will. Who knows? Maybe I will. We will have to see. Next up here, I'm pretty sure the first game in this series, or this game specifically, was on PS Plus. Hopefully it's the first one, because you are getting the Surge 2 on PS Now this month. Explore the sprawling, devastated Jericho City in this unforgiving third-person action RPG. Fight numerous ferocious threats, stealing valuable equipment to upgrade your abilities and make you strong enough to take on the most fearsome, imposing foes lurking across the city. With an expanded arsenal of weapons, armor abilities, implants, and drones to build your character, and a bigger, more varied, and more ambitious world, the Surge 2 challenges you to survive and unravel its hidden secrets. So I do know that this is kind of in the realm of like a, you know, Souls game. I know it definitely has that type of difficulty with it, with the combat mixed in, and it did garner a 75 on Metacritic. Not sure how it stands up against the first Surge, but it did get a 75 here on Metacritic. And overall, I do think that the aesthetic and the concept and the world in Surge looks dope as hell, but y'all know me, I'm not that into the Surge games and really Souls games as a whole. But if you want to check it out, it is on PS Now for the month of December. And lastly here, we have the third installment in the Darksiders series, Darksiders 3. Assume the role of the most unpredictable and enigmatic of the four horsemen Fury as she hunts down and disposes of the 7 deadly sins hidden across an apocalyptic Earth. Explore an open-ended, living, free-form game world rich with secrets in this hack-and-slash action adventure, using Fury's magic to unleash her different forms, each with unique weapons, moves, and traversal abilities to defeat all manner of enemies and explore the world. Okay, I hated that write-up. I don't know what was up with that write-up. I did not like it, but it seems like reviewers didn't really love this game at 64 as well. So not the greatest Darksiders game in the world, seemingly by the Metacritic, but I've heard some buzz around Darksiders 3, you know what I'm saying? Like, I heard it was pretty okay, you know what I'm saying? All things considered. And this is pretty much a game that I would like to play on Switch, but hey, you know, if you want to play it on PS Now, you can check it out here in the month of December. And ladies and gentlemen, those have been the PS Now games that will be added to the service in the month of December 2020. You'll be getting Horizon Zero Dawn, Stranded Deep, Broforce, WreckFest, Die Hard, Die Last, The Surge 2, and Darksiders 3 with your subscription on PlayStation Now. Thank you all for watching. If you guys did enjoy, make sure to leave a like on the video, and down below you can find links to our Twitter, our Discord, as well as our Anchor link, that way you can listen to our long form content and podcast format. Those of course being the 2 Road to series that we just wrapped up, Road to Miles Morales and Road to PS5. You can go back and explore that whole catalog, or keep it locked in and stay subscribed to the podcast channels, because we will be back with Road to series next year in 2021. Get hyped for that. Thank you all for watching. Like if you enjoyed it, as well as stay subscribed to PlayStation Stories to keep up with the latest and greatest in PlayStation. Thank you all for watching, and as always, greatness awaits.